Moses lifted Israel up, and Nimrod came and broke the civilization of Moses. Nimrod is who you're really celebrating on the 25th day of December. You're not celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And if you are, you're making a mockery of it. You drink more alcohol on his birthday than any other day in the year. And you've turned the so-called birthday of Jesus Christ into a commercial feast of foolishness. Santa Claus has knocked Jesus out of the top spot. And
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, sweet. All right, so for me, I'm gonna just jump right into it, just based off of what I know or what I feel like I know, and then looking for a little bit of sparring practice right now. So I'm just looking at Palantir. For instance, it's one of the stocks that I have that I jumped into way before I learned all the stuff that I know now. But so just kind of testing my aptitude here. So the first thing, and again, everybody stop me if I'm wrong. The first thing I'm looking at is the previous all-time high and then the current all-time high, correct?
Yes, believe that's how Trap does it.
Yeah. So, in the 2-day class, we learn how to use the horizontal bars, etc. And for sake of time, I don't hold anybody up, so I'm not going to label everything. But you would outline previous and then the all time. So from here, I'm looking at. So this is the weekly chart. I always start at weekly for myself. So I'm looking at the previous week's high and low. So we can use our horizontal ray to pop that in there, right? And then pop that there. So boom, I outline my previous week high and low. From there, and this is where I start to get lost because I'm like, I'm cool here. So then I pop down to the daily chart. I guess the newest thing that I've seen Trap starting to introduce is the trend channel to kind of see like how much room we have to run or not. So in your opinion, or like what are some tips and tricks that you do to kind of get the most out of the daily screen?
So the way I do, so this is how you got the screen is how you do every chart. This is like the process, or is there more that you add on, more support resistance, or you just capturing just the highs and the lows?
So I do the high and low of the weekly, and then I would do it again here on the daily. Kind of zoom in and do the same, well, that's going to be the same line right there. And then so I will pop another one right here because this was yesterday. And then from here, I start doing random stuff because I'm like, now what am I doing now? Like, because I could see the channel, I could see we're right now, and just at that 60,000 foot view, like, hey, now we're in an uptrend right now, yada yada yada. But like, I don't know what I'm looking for beyond this part.
Okay. Well, so I can't show you much of what Trap does because we're too different. I do mine's different from his.
Okay.
We could add on the previous month high and the previous month low, but the way I do my support and resistance is different from the way that he would do his. I could show you my way, and then you could look at Trap way and make your own system.
Yeah, easy.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Okay. Yes. All right. Too much sun. I can't see my screen. So all right, so we'll do Palantir, and I'm gonna reset the whole chart.
All right.
So I do like how you started off, like you're looking at the previous month, well the month's high and the month's low. I do like that. Um, so then you can see that we're clearly in the range for Palantir, 205 down to it would be down here because I always teach candles bounce off candles, candles reject off candles. So for Palantir to have a clean structure, it would do a shallow. I mean, it's supposed to pull back way more, but if we're talking about a shallow pullback, it'll pull back to this white line. Why? Because candles bounce off candles. So these candles. So first, Palantir wanted to break 158.25. So once it breaks 128.25, see 2 months it couldn't hold above that. So once it breaks above that, the behavior of the candles should be to retest the area that it broke to confirm it. So break 158.25, which was resistance, and then we need to come back down to 158.25 to see if resistance has now became the floor, which will be support. So that's the first thing. And then I do all my charting on a weekly down. But when it's trading sideways, I don't do support and resistance on the weekly because on the weekly time frame, we know each candle represents 5 daily candles in one candle. Each candle on this chart is 1 week. So we know there's 5 trading days in 1 week. So we know that one candle really represents 5 daily candles. With that being said, when I'm doing support and resistance on the weekly, I only need one candle. The reason is because I I look at it as these candles are like the beam that's holding up my structure. So the bigger the candle or the more candles in one area, the more likely that that foundation that these candles are holding up is going to be strong because they're the beams, they're the structure. So candles bounce off candles. So like if I was to drag the body of this, so this trend line over the body of these candles right here, you'll see that these candles are holding up the foundation. That's what I mean. You can see these candles bounce clean off of this candle over here. The bigger the candle or the more candles in that one area, the more likely that that structure will be um, solid. So that's the first thing. But like I said, if I do it on the weekly, it's going to be on every single body of the candles. You can't do that when you're trading sideways. If I do it like here, that'll be the first line on a weekly. And if I do it at the next candle, it'll be this one right here. And you'll start to see that these candles that these horizontal lines will be really close. Um, I don't like my chart too crazy. Like these lines are way too close. So I won't chart on a weekly when I see a stock like this. What I'll do is chart on a daily. On a daily, I need 2 to 3 touches, not wicks. The bodies of the candles. I need to touch um right exactly on my horizontal line. So if I had a basketball and I drop my basketball, where's the floor that it would bounce off of? And that'll be the candles. So so what I mean basically, so you need 2, 3 touches. So this is one right here. Why? Because you got one body, two body basically. It's like it's a hair off. I normally don't even count that. I like to be really precise, but we'll take that and I'll tell you why. So one, two, three bodies bouncing right off of this line. So I know that that's a support resistance. The what confirmed this area for me, because really it's just two bodies touching this line. I really like to be precise when it comes to this. The only thing that confirmed it really for me was this wick. It touched it right on the scent and fell. That confirms that that is an area. So I'll put my first horizontal or resistance line there, and I'll put one up here on top of this body to make sure I capture all the candles. And this will be an all-time high candle. And then you just want to have the screen in front of you. You want to make sure you're looking at all the candles to the left. We know we didn't go high over here. So I want to just make sure I got the full screen in front of me while I do this. So now we're looking for 2 to 3 touches. We really want the most touches. Right here will be my first area because I only have 2 touches, but so one candle, the body of the candle, not the wick. We're not worried about the wick right now. Then 2 bodies. I say 2 to 3 touches, but really I want 3, but I'm willing to take just 2 if I can't find 3. And being as though that these are huge engulfing candles, that tells me that this foundation that is holding up should be strong. Even though we broke through, I really don't care because this candle is not closed. If it's not closed, then that means the information is not done processing. It's still processing. To uh we don't want to act off of information that's not fully processed. So we need closed candles because this could pop right back up. So that'll be my first line, well, my third one. And then if the basketball was to lose that first line, it would drop here. If it lost that one, it'll drop here. And if it lost that one, where would it drop? And then I'm just looking to my left and my right. There's only one candle here, so I wouldn't put it there. Now I'm looking to the left and the right. I got multiple touches here. This body of this candle, that's a huge engulfing candle. So I know that it rejected there. More than likely, this is going to be resistance. It's going to be hard to break this because this is a huge candle. Um, the bigger the candle, the thicker the beam. Um, the thicker the beam that's holding up that foundation or holding down the foundation. So that's one touch. Then you look over here, you got 2. That's 3 bodies. This is like a hair off. I've most of the time I really don't count these. So 2, 3 touches, 4. I could say 4. I mean, I would just say honestly 3 because it's still if I see a little space, but really I got like a little few. That's 4 touches. But what so that would be the fourth line, but remember this right here. I don't like too many lines, but this right here is one that you want to make sure you know where it's at because candles bounce off candles, candles reject off candles. There's been many times that I traded where when I first started, when I didn't do this, and I would be in the play and I thought I had every single support resistance, and the candle wind up bouncing basically in the middle of nowhere, and I ain't know why. And it's because of stuff like this candle right here. So what I do is I'll grab a trend line in the body of this candle. I'll draw the line over just so I'm aware of that this area because we could potentially bounce there, even if it's a relief bounce or short term bounce. I still want to know where that area is at. And then look, the wick confirmed it. This green candle right here, the wick touched it right on the scent and it fell. So this right here, bullish momentum, we like to see that, but we need confirmation, and that's what it's doing. It's coming back to retest to make sure that that's now support. Um, and then I'll just continue with my horizontal line, my support and resistance. We lost the basketball. It would be, I got this huge engulfing candle right here, but it's the only candle in that area. So I'm gonna do what I just did, the trend line. It makes the chart look a little more clean, just so I'm aware of this area. 'Cause that's a huge engulfing candle. We'll most likely reject or bounce off of it. And you can see we have a wick right here. Whenever you see a wick touch right off of your line, that's all the confirmation you need. And then as you can see, this white line was hard to break. Now I'll continue with my horizontal line. So I got 3 touches here. This body, that's 1, 2, 3, and that's all we need. But we got more, 4, well, 4 right here. Um, and then you can see the wicks touching it and falling. So that's confirming it. Then now, if we lost that line, where would the basketball come to and drop? Um, I want the most touches. I could have put it on this green one, but if we look at my dotted lines, we don't have too many bodies that's touching it, like right on the cent. That's what I like to see. So you give yourself cushion and just drop it lower. Well, we got 2 bodies actually here, but if I drop it like a cent lower, now I done captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wick touched it. Confirmation. Huge candle 6, and it fell. That's what you love to see. So that's definitely an area. And we're gonna change these colors too, so don't confuse you. Um, and then the next level down, we just looking to the left and right and seeing what these candles are doing in this area. And I want 2 to 3 touches. There's an exception. So one body right here, 2 right here, because it closed and it bounced the next candle. So that's 2 touches. We could say 3 right here, but really I probably wouldn't. I'll make it right here. And then you could tell that this is a good level right here because this huge sell off right here stopped. This line, this candle, these candles stopped this huge selling pressure right here. And the next day popped. Um, so that's definitely an area. And then I really, so as far as how many lines you want to do, that's up to you. I just do enough to just last me for a few weeks because I don't like to constantly keep coming back and charting. Um, I see this right here. That was the first thing I seen, but I didn't. I'm still missing another one above that because if I put it here, I'm looking. These candles are bouncing, but they're not. They're not touching my line, so I want to make sure I capture that. So it'll be here because 1 huge candle bounced, body closed above it, um, and then 2. Remember, we need 2, 3. Not every time we're gonna get 3. This wick confirms that area for me right here. Um, so now we got 171 to 207. I could really just stop now. I'll add 2 more just so you can see what I'm going to do with my lines. So 1 body, 2 body, 3 bodies. I guess you could say 4, 5 bodies. So that's an area. And then right here, that's gonna be my last one. So 1 body, 2 bodies. This wick automatically confirmed it. This red one, it touched it right on the cent. But we got 2 bodies, and then we come over 3 bounce. So now, now it's all about structure now. Knowing, just looking and observing the behavior of the candles in these areas. I noticed that when we come to this line right here, this is probably, I would make this so all right. So we start up here. This right here, we know up here is sellers. I mean buyers territory. Why? Because we're going up in this area. So we'll make that green. This one, same thing. Green. This one is still buyers territory. We're still seeing. When we get here, we start to see rejection. We starting to see candles fall, get sloppy, consolidate. This is my first warning right there, and then this will be another warning. Basically, in the warning areas, I know it's going to consolidate, range, drop, go up. It's just the behavior of the candles is irregular, I would say. Um, and then I'll probably make this third one yellow as well. Just another warning. This one right here, this fourth one is going to be orange. Orange is my last warning. Whenever I see orange, I don't want to be in that area because after orange, I know I'm in the cell. Candles. They're bouncing at the orange. Once we lose the orange, now we know we're in seller's territory. Not too many bounces unless it was just recovering, and that's why we seen the bounces. But when we came under this red, we fell. Sellers picked up. Right here, boom. Sellers picked up. And we come over here. They picked up here, just didn't have enough follow through. Over here's touched the red. Sellers smashed it down. So this is our sellers territory. And the reason why I do that is just to help slow down price for me and help me not panic. And then a lot of times when I come to the chart, if I'm like trading futures or something, I want to know if I can pick up a quick trade. And it helps by knowing what type of area I'm in. If I'm in red, I really probably won't be looking for calls. And then I use the 30-minute time frame a lot of times just to view my price action because it looks a lot cleaner on this time frame. So I'm going to be in here like this, so I won't be able to see the overall structure. But if I see green, I know buyers. Yellow, I know I need to be wary. Orange, I know I'm in trouble. Um, as long as I hold orange, though, I'm okay. But I got to be careful. I have my alerts set, and then red, I know I'm in seller's territory. So that's why I do it like that. Um, and that is all I do for support and resistance. It's a lot, but it's simple though.
Yeah, that was simple.
That's really it. So, do you have any questions on that, or do you want to try it before we get off?
How far? So you stopped at
I
what was
just
that?
it really don't matter how much you do. I just do enough just to last me.
Yeah.
I basically just took the whole range of that we've been consolidating. Basically, what was trading sideways. It all depends on you how long, because some people like charting every day. I mean, I don't. I just want to chart and leave it there and have it there for weeks. I just basically took the range. That's all I did.
Mm.
So it all depends.
Oh, oh yeah. Now that makes sense.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try it. Let's see. Almost. Let me get my screen up. Let's see. All right, let me clear this out real quick. All right, so you was looking at. Did you start at the monthly? I missed it. Hold on. No, you started at the
No.
monthly.
The monthly. The only thing I do in the monthly is just to see the overall trend, who's in control, buyers or sellers. I start
Yeah.
the weekly, but then I was saying that when it's trading sideways, you want to go to the daily. So on this
Yeah.
chart, it's ranging so much. I would start at the daily on
Okay.
Palantir, and you
All
just
right.
need 2 to 3 touches, bodies.
So you ironed out all time,
Hmm.
and
Is your
then
go to your lock? Can you go to your setting icon in the bottom right corner, please?
on the bottom right, this one.
Yeah, yeah. Can you go to scale price chart only? Click on that.
Yeah.
Why is your candle so?
Small.
Yeah.
Which way? This way or that way?
Yeah, I just wanted them expanded, but you're using different candles, I believe. Well, of course, but I guess that's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
You just wanted them spread out like this, huh?
Yeah, but you still want to see the screen. You want to see the whole structure of. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. I'll say. So this is what she was pointing at, where like it's consolidated and it's trading sideways. This section
Hmm.
right here. All right. So you ironed out your all time, and then you said you just looking for the next candle that's touching 3 times, right?
2 to 3 times.
You did 3 times. Okay. So I'll get my horizontal line. That I meant to ask. Does it matter if you're like on top of the like at the close or the thick part or the wick when you draw these?
No, because
Okay,
we're not looking for we're not looking specifically for support and resistance. We're just looking for any area.
gotcha. All right, so for this one, I see this touch 2, 3, and the wick count. So that's more than 3.
Where one, one, two bodies.
I'm
Yeah.
seeing here. Oh, you want it needs to go through a body like this.
Um, I try to just find the bigger candles. The wicks, I don't really pay attention. I mean, not the wicks. The dojis, I don't really pay attention to because the thicker the candle, the stronger the
Okay,
the structure
let
is. But if
me
you
see.
just drag your line up, you missed the spot. So just grab your blue line and just try to find an area where multiple candles are
Oh,
rejecting or bouncing.
I think it.
You got to
Oh,
go to your cursor. You're on the draw.
oh yeah. Just kidding. Okay. So I missed multiple candles.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, here
Yeah.
or okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah. So then you could see now it captured the bodies of the candles. Two big
Okay.
engulfing candles.
Yeah. You talk about this one and this one.
Correct.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. And then so I'm looking for some more. Would be
Exactly. And then zoom in so you could see because sometimes we might not be right on the body of the candles. Your screen is locked. Why is it when your screen is
yeah.
locked, it shouldn't move like that.
Yeah.
Can you go back? Yeah, go back to the setting icon, please. Auto fits data screen. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Auto fits data. That's what you added on originally. Auto fits data to screen. Scale price chart only. And then what's that word? Look, Lagard. I can't even pronounce it. Look,
Logarithmic. This one.
yeah.
Click it.
How you pronounce that? Yeah.
Logarithmic.
Logarithmic. All right. And then hit the icon again and then click
Logarithmic.
auto.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Auto fits data. You clicked it?
This one. Yeah.
No, click now. All right, so leave that now. Click auto fits data to the screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, boom. Now we should be able to zoom in and be able to
Like that.
see. There you go. Because I want you to zoom in more so you can see where what
Or
these
touching.
candles are doing. Because now you can see your line has to be up more because we're missing like 4 candles
The to right here
higher.
or here.
Boom. Down now. You want the most touches,
Oh yeah. All right. So
and then look all the way to your right. Yeah, boom.
boom,
Just a little
there.
higher up. You just want it like literally right on top of the body or something. Yeah, boom. Perfect.
There.
Now that red candle that you noticed over there though,
Yeah.
to
This
the
one.
left,
All right.
all the way to the left, that is an area that you do want to mark. So with that, I would just grab a trend line. So you won't have so many horizontal lines. I'll just go to, yep, and drag it over from the body of that candle all the way over. So you're just aware of that area because it could bounce there.
So all the way over here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just that it's just that one red candle. There's an one, two. I would put that up more because there's a bigger candle. There's a red one in the middle, next to the doji. So higher up. Do you see right there? Yeah. And that
So
so
this
that
green doji.
yeah, exactly. So then we know one, two, the bottom blue line got one, two, three, four touches, and then in the middle there's a wick that touches it right on the scent and it falls. We see a big selling candle next to it,
Yeah.
kind of in the middle above October. Um, to the left, there's a green like indecision candle, all the way to the left, more
Oh, this one.
over, more to the left,
Oh,
over
damn.
more,
More,
like three
more.
right there to the right, like three candles to the right. That huge red candle next to that indecision, right
Oh,
there. No, you was just at it.
oh,
To the
this
right,
one.
to the right again, to the right again, to the right, right there.
Oh, this one.
You see that
Okay.
green wick touch right off your blue line?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that confirms it. So we know that red candle all the way to the left was a fake out. 60 to 80% of the time when a candle breaks support and resistance, it's a fake out. So if you look all the way to your left, that first red candle you was looking at, it did a fake out. It
Mm,
multiple candles. You see what I'm talking about above Wednesday, the
yeah, over here.
13th? Multiple all those candles closed below it. Then we had a fake out to make it seem like we was going up. It snatched liquidity and it fell.
Came back down. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Oops.
yeah, you could
Mm.
continue.
All right.
But and that big gap, we actually missed one. That big gap, 207, in between 207 and 193, you're missing the
Oh,
resistance. Exactly.
right here.
You got three touches.
Oh, so that's one, two, and then this wick right here.
Yeah. And then you got the green candle bounce to the hammer candle.
Oh, the one above it.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, okay, okay. So then, all right. So then you do this all the way. Well, not all the way, but far enough to where you get a good understanding of where you're in trouble and probably
Mhm.
shouldn't trade, and kind of the flow of fluidity of when it's about to bounce back up, so you know when to enter and
Mhm.
exit per the structure.
Yeah, exactly. The structure that's I changed my colors based off of the structure if
Where-
it's bullish, flat, or down.
Okay, well, that's fair. Yeah, that's simple.
Very.
That makes sense. Okay, then my only last question for this, and I appreciate this, is it's always good to have a couple of strategies in your pocket. But as far as I just want to make sure I'm picking the right, like making sure I'm going through the candles right when I do it,
Mhm.
and I'm not missing anything. So you know, looking to the left, picking
Mhm.
the candle. So I'm looking at this. Well, I probably missed one actually. Hold on.
And then you could always what makes what helps me too is dropping down the time frame. Like a lot of times, if
Mm,
I'm on a daily, but I'm unsure if I missed something, I'll go down to the 4 hour because that splits up the candles. So now
gotcha.
you see even more candles reject at your line, or you might have missed it because you could see when multiple candles is bouncing in the area. Like in the middle, we could see multiple candles is rejecting off of something. So
Yeah,
you drop down the time frame, it'll help. It'll make it clearer for you.
that makes sense. All right, that's good. That's easy.
Um, yeah, that's really it. And I do have a old support and resistance video on my page as well, and then you can look at that. Uh, Trading Geek shows support and resistance. You can look at that. Then Trap, you can look at that, and then you just throw everything in the blender and take out what you don't like. Create your own
Yeah.
style. That's what I've done.
Now, what's your page again? I think I seen it.
I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. And I'm for the people that's on. I'm actually about to uh download my I'm about to finish exporting this video that I'm gonna put on the Zoom. I haven't dropped the video on Zoom in months. But the last Zoom I'm about to upload as soon as I get off of here. Um it's 2:39. Is this? Do you chart it like this if the stock's up? Trend one's moving solid. Leslie, I'm not sure when you asked me that, but on the weekly, if it's sideways, I won't chart on it. But the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, I'll chart even if it's sideways. It helps me by grabbing 2 to 3 candles. Um, yeah. Do you have any other questions?
No, that was it for me. I appreciate that
Of course.
viewpoint on it. It makes sense too. So thank you.
Of course. I'm gonna upload this as well. And does anybody else have any questions while I'm on here?
Assalamu alaikum, bro.
Walaikum salam.
Wifey wanted to ask you something.
Assalamu alaikum. How you doing
Walaikum
today?
salam. Amazing. You?
Um, Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to know if we can chart Nucor Corp. It's an infrastructure steel manufacturing company.
What's the name? What's the ticker for it?
NUE.
What was that last stock that you have found?
Oh, yum.
How was okay, I'm gonna go to it. Let me just I haven't looked at Yum at all. What have y'all made any moves on Yum?
No, we haven't. We've just been watching it.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing yeah. Okay. Well now it's in buyer's territory. Okay. All right, NUE, New Core Corporate. What's that? General or Family Dollar. All right, so okay. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if I got you. I'm not sure if she went off of here, but I don't know if you use moving averages. One last thing, I'm not sure if you're still on here. Hopefully, but
I'm still here.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you use moving averages, but what helps you what helps confirm levels is seeing your moving average right on your support and resistance line. You'll see one, two, something that might be on there. So
But we
depending on the
still
time
want it.
frame, and unless
We still want it above the moving averages, right? Like you, we want our candles to stay above it.
well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you're bullish for sure, you want to be above uh all your moving average. But what I'm saying like when you're doing so your support and resistance to like confirm, a good confirmation is seeing this right here. Like my 20-day is right on my support line right here. And then I even have my 10-day under my trend line. And that's just letting me know if we come down here, there's a good chance that this support is going to be solid. And you'll start noticing a lot of the moving averages are underneath as like just showing you like, yeah, there's buyers here or sellers in that area. That's how you know you got your support and resistance in a
Right.
great area.
Okay.
And so
Tab, are you sharing your screen?
oh wow. Thank you for that. I thought I was. So apparently not. Um
I just got a good
what's that
imagination.
Palantir?
Bad.
They probably do, but right. So right here, the 20 is at my yellow line. That confirms that this is more than likely a key level, but this is just on the hourly. But this yellow line is more than likely a level that I know I don't want to see Palantir go under. So 185. Um all right, so now we're gonna go to the weekly, see if we could chart NUE on here. All right, so I'm gonna grab the top. You just want me to chart this to see like what exactly you want me to do with it?
Um, hold do you to see like if it's going in an uptrend? Because I wanted to do a swing trade on it, like an option play.
Okay. Just want to see if this is a good
Yeah, like
direction.
if it's a good stock to do a.
Okay.
There. Two, three,
Mhm.
2 3 is on time, huh?
How much does this stock move? Line super close.
327.
Colorful those things. Okay.
So we see
Look like
multiple
it.
rejections here. So above here. It looks like it's
It's going up, right?
trying
It's
to,
in the
yeah,
uptrend.
yeah. I'm just trying to see overall the area that it's getting into, but it's not in the uptrend because look at this yellow.
Where you at on the weekly, the monthly?
I'm on a daily.
Uh,
I see here when it touches the yellow, if it falls hard. So fell here, fell. So actually, this yellow is like the last warning. This stock don't give you much chances. It
what's
falls
that? The
hard.
Fed?
We could see. No, this is
It,
me. I just did my support and resistance. And I'm just changing the colors for my
oh,
support
okay, okay.
resistance, so I know what type of area that we're in. The orange is that's the area that you need to see it get above before it can flip to bullish. So 171 on this stock. Right now it's still. We're gonna use the moving averages now to see as well. So on the daily, that was a deep pullback it had. So the only thing about this stock, uh, it's only in the red because it's still above the 200 and the 100. It's just now that it's in this area, it's not picking a true trend. It's just consolidating in this area right here. So it needs to make a decision. So the only thing that's about this stock, it has to get above 171 because it's running right now. But as soon as it smacks my orange line, it could just fall again. This right here
Rejecting.
was bad. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's rejecting really hard. The only thing that's different is so when you look at it, you want to not only just pay attention like it's falling, but since I got my moving averages on, I'm trying to see where was my moving averages at in the area and how were they reacting in the area. So right here they were declining, rolling down already, declining already here. See, this time it bounced, went up, bounced.
Yeah, it broke the
This
structure.
area, uh, yeah, this we was below the 200, so that makes sense. It's different now because now we're above all our time frames. So what happened in the past is a little different now. So I want to see it hold 171. It has to hold 171, and then it's so the only thing about this stock is telling me that it could go up more, but it's more likely going to go up and then come down and consolidate. And my big moving average is telling me that my blue, my red, my 100, my 200, they're flat. When you see them flat like that sideways is invalidating any setup for me on it because this is the weekly. So the weekly is for deep swing trades. So it's invalidating. And then my blue, my 100 is still kind of declining down. It looks like it want to go up, but my lower moving averages is telling me that the short term trend is up. But again, it's this orange. So I just this stock right here wouldn't be wise to swing trade only because it's too it's not giving you a perfect trend. It's giving you um buy the
A
dip
lot
and
of
sell the
volatility.
rip. Yeah. Buy the dip and sell the rip. So it's like this is like a negative gamma. So it's like whiplash price action. You go up, you think you about to go up and go crazy. I don't want this to happen to y'all. This this green candle right here. Because it went up. Went up, and then it just got smacked down. That's why I said above 171 is good. It's just I still don't like it because every time it went above the orange line, we thought we was safe. It hit the first green line and it was good. So maybe we got to get above that. So 170, 177, it has to get above. And then above 177, look at the way the candles react. You're still getting your wicks, indecision, dojis. You're not getting like good strength. You're not really getting followed through with these candles. So this stock is going to be hard. Okay. So yeah, this stock right here is too volatile. I wouldn't trade it.
Yeah, I was noticing that also. Thank you for confirming that shit.
Yeah, and it's been doing this since. If we look and we put our thing over here, it's been doing that since 2022. So you don't want to trade it until I don't know if y'all do puts, but you don't want to trade until it's under here or until it actually breaks above 202. But really, what you want to see is it hold and consolidate above 182. But you want to see it consolidate for weeks above 182 just to make sure that it can actually hold that. Because not even weeks, because you see it did it already. And if you would have went into this trade at 183, I mean it hit 191, then it hit 200, but then it collapsed.
Right.
So it this is like
Little 5,
this is for short term swings. This
202.
isn't for, you don't want to be in this trade holding for months. So if you
Right.
are going to be in it, it's like short term swings. And now you're at an
Mhm.
area
Right.
where I'm pretty sure it's probably going to reject again at that 177 area. That's a tough area. It does not like that
Right.
area. So
I
yeah,
was thinking
this
that because it hit a few, it'll be the third time that it hit. So I'm thinking that it might break up, but I'm thinking that it might
it can,
reject it and then come down. I was thinking more of a put, like it's
yeah.
more bearish than bullish.
Yeah, that would be the best thing. But the only thing I wouldn't even want to short it, because if you short it here, my 5 day moving average is showing me strong momentum to the upside, and then my lower moving average is down here, and it could catch the price still. It's risky. It's no setup. Anytime a stock go trades sideways, you look for, you forget that one. You got 12,000 other ones that you could go through. So
Right.
this stock, it would have to come down to the 100. That would be the best setup, like how it did here. You got your nice doji, then buyers came in. That is the only time you're gonna be able to get a good trade off of this one. This one is like, it invalidates every rule that I have. Anytime the market trades sideways, I don't trade. This stock is trading sideways. This one, it's too risky. So,
I'm thinking
but
about just setting an alert.
if you like, yeah. Sorry, what was that?
I said I was thinking about just setting an alert um to see if it hits that mark and
Yeah.
what it does once it hit that mark to see what the next move will be.
Yeah, I would set a mark. I would set an alert at 171, and then you want 177 to
Hmm.
hold. If 177 is holding, my targets are right here on the side. Once if 177 could hold, then you got 181.45. You got 191, and then 202. So 181, you could just say 191, 202.
So if it hits 177, if it goes past, you thinking that it might go past the all time high,
Um,
which is
I can't.
203?
When it's trading sideways, I can't get a good I can't even say, I don't know. Can't get a good read on it when it's trading sideways. That's why I don't. That's why you're not supposed to trade these. It's hard when there's sideways. Too much volatility. It's hard to get a
Okay.
good read on it. So I'm not sure, because we could be making, and then we're still not up there. So if it could get all the way up here and still be able to create a lower high. So this stock, and then on the monthly, my moving average is trading sideways too. So it might be weeks to months that it'll take for this stock to actually break out. Yeah,
Mm.
so
So it's kind of like a
yeah,
slow
but
mover.
that's what I would do for sure. It's just this range, like how Lyft been in the range for 4 or 5 years. That's exactly this. And then on a 3 month time frame, it's telling me it's about to go sideways again. And yeah, it's just like Lyft. It stays in the range for years, and is more so a day trading environment because you'll see it go crazy. Oh man, I I was telling a few people with Lyft that this stock will go down to 19 if it can't break 23. And so it's going to do this exactly. It reminds me of Lyft. Sideways, go up. It's sell the buy the dip, sell the rip. So you buy the dip at the bottom. When it gets up top, you sell the rip. I wouldn't trade. Yeah, not trade it.
Mm.
Do you have any questions on that one?
Um, what on Lyft? Oh, on
No, just in
Nucor.
general.
Oh no. I'm just going to set the alert to like 170.43,
Okay,
and once it get to that mark, then I touch bases with you and
take
just
it from there.
let you know what it does.
Okay, sounds good. Do anybody else have any questions before I get off here?
I think somebody text you.
Bitcoin's about to
No, I wanted you to do
make new
Netflix or ain't it?
lows.
But if you gotta go, it's all good.
Netflix, yeah, I'm just gonna do it fast and then go while I'm on here. I want to try to get everybody questions out the way. I don't like Netflix. Netflix very short term. If Netflix breaks $92.65, or you could just say $92 because you want to hit this as well. $92.40 is not good. Looking at Netflix right now, it's in trouble. And I believe Netflix go to $90, but then we gotta go to the weekly and see what's going on. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna go to 90 because even my 100 day is down here, and it's right at my support line showing that Netflix has a good chance of going here. When they split, I was saying this is a good price to look to um, buy some of this stock at $90. You just got to make sure buyers is there. So you just wait for that doji candle to print and a huge wick showing that buyers is there. But yeah, Netflix, $90. I don't like Netflix until it has to get above $115 basically. Netflix is still in the downtrend. Before it even split, it was in the downtrend. Um,
Yeah,
are
no,
you
no,
in Netflix?
yeah, I got a put on it, a $90 put on it,
Oh, okay.
but it keeps bouncing from 92, 93 to like 95, 96, 97, then back down, playing that range. And then like I wanted
Yeah,
to when I looked at the chart, I can see like it wants to go to 90, but buyers keep stepping in type of thing. But I wanted to go to 90 to get some more shares on my buy and hold, and again I got to put in too. So I'm all right. I don't have a
yeah,
call, and I put a put on it because I
got
know
you.
after that
The only
split,
reason
it's just gonna drop.
got you. So the reason why that's happening is because Netflix is so you got in at the wrong time. You got in at the what do you call it? You got in at a time of consolidation. So this triangle that I made, Netflix probably will bounce in between both these lines, and then it'll drop down. So what this is a flag right there that you're seeing, and then this is the pole. You got in the middle of Netflix bear flag
Mm,
processing. You got in at the time where their bear flag is literally processing. So that's why you're seeing
yeah.
it go up, go down, because this is a bear flag that is trying to create. It's just not done consolidating. Once it gets down here towards my end, then it should snatch all this money, this liquidity, and head down further to that 100-day moving average at 90 or even further down. And my moving average, my green, my 10 is coming down too to push it further. So the move might be coming down, but for now, you're going to be stuck in the range of $92.40 to $95.30.
Yeah, because that's where I got it. I got it in
So
like
you're stuck.
90-ish. Yeah, I'm only down like 14%, which is like, I don't know, $60 or something like that. I was
Hmm.
thinking to cut it, but nah. I got it
You
till
just
February type of thing. So
okay. Because these next 2 weeks is probably just going to range in here. There's no liquidity in the market, and then this specific stock is consolidating anyway. And just by counting like the candlesticks, it'll be about a week that it'll take until it gets here. But then we
mm,
gotta count money in the market, so it could just keep consolidating, and just making a huge bear
yeah.
flag like
Mm.
other stocks.
All right, yeah. Respect, yo.
Um, New lows on big, so it could be doing what Bitcoin gonna do, just just continuing, just making this big flag. The bear flag's been here, and it's just consolidating, trading sideways. People think it's going up, then people think it's crashing. It's just in a range right now. But it's going to break these lows. It's setting up this lower high. This is the higher high. This lower high. It's setting up to come back down to 83. Do anybody have any other questions? Is it too late to get in gold? Yeah, for sure. You, I said to get in gold like 3 weeks ago. I think when it was at like three, not no, I think it even gave you another chance last week. 396 was the entry for gold at 396. Um, when it was consolidating here. So yeah, it's definitely too late. When you see it up here, this is the easiest time for market makers to manipulate this. Well, this is not a stock though; it's gold. So I wouldn't even say manipulate, but at all-time high is the best time to sell. A lot of people could be taking profit up here, and then with the market, with no liquidity in the market, it could you could see no money at all. So there's no sense of even hedging or anything. And then my target was 415 on gold, and it's in the middle now. You don't want to be in the middle. It's at 408. It's almost at target, so it could just fall here if it want, because that's a nice gap up. So yeah, it's definitely too late. Oh yeah, we did Netflix. So IWM, um, is holding my 10-day, which is good. But my 10 day is trying to roll over, what I don't like. So it's not strong. The move on IWM right now isn't to be trusted. So if you're not in the play, I won't get in, because this 10 day could just go like this. But my 20 is here to catch it though. So for now, and then I don't like this rejection up here. It has to hold above 253.80. It has to hold above that. So it has to hold above 253.80. If it could hold above 253.80, your first target is 256, and then next target will be 257.75 ish. So it has to break and hold 253.80. If it breaks and hold 253.80, then you could look for 255, and then you could look for 257.80. Um, right now it's flat. It's going to consolidate. More than likely, it's probably going to trade in between 254 to 250. right now. No money in the market, so that's just going to even help the case even more. So consolidation for now on IWM. Um, yeah, I don't like how the 10 is doing that unless the 20 starts catching up. But for now, yeah, flat. It'll probably reject here and just chop sideways. Yeah, that's what I see. And then and be careful of any gap downs. You don't want no gap downs under 250 because what is forming could be a head and shoulders. Left shoulder over here, head over here, and then eventually. But if it could break above the 258, then they got some room to hit another all-time high. Uh, and I'm gonna do an A nut, and then I gotta go. I don't see nothing else in there. Which is good. A
Hey,
nut
what you
is
been looking
basing
at?
him. I've been trading futures. I haven't been trading and honestly, I only took 3 day trades and months. I recently I took 3 day trades probably in the past 2 weeks. So and it's only been futures. Only ES I've been trading and mini Nasdaq. As far as the market, I don't want nothing to do with the market because it's not it's just ranging right now. So I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to get stuck because what the market is doing is it's still negative gamma where whiplash price action and then just consolidating. So with options, it's just killing your contract the longer you sit in it. With futures, I don't have to worry about that. So I've been staying away from options. I'm not looking at nothing as far as
I got something charted up for
um.
on futures. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna text it to you. I want you to take a look at it if you
Okay,
get a chance.
I got you. So I got you for sure. Um, so ANET is trapped. It's trapped in between the 100-day and the 200-day moving average. Anytime it's like this, you don't want no parts of it. But if you're already in, you need to see ANET break above 138. It'll probably start to creep up. So you'll just say 139 because the longer we do this, the more that it trades. I don't know what I was about to say. It has to break above one. Oh, all right. The longer it consolidates, the more that this could push up this moving average. These moving averages are acting as Bollinger Bands. The bottom Bollinger Band, you could look for buyers to step in. The top of the Bollinger Band, you could look for sellers to step in, but that's not always the case. But that's how they're acting. Um, right now we're in the middle, so that means no trade at all. So ANET it has to get above that 138 level. Um, got 136. Yeah, that's the start of it. And then once you get above 138, you got to worry about 141. If it gets above 141, then you're gonna start consolidating for weeks probably. So 141 to 150, you'll probably just start consolidating because remember you're looking at the behavior of the candles that were already in that area. It more than likely to do the same thing again. Unless buyers is really there. But these are your levels, though. All on the side 157, 150, 141, 138. You don't want to see a net lose one $125.52. You don't want to see a net lose that. Um, and it's most likely going to lose it because the weekly is showing downward pressure. The daily already was. Now the weekly is starting to become bearish. It has to hold 127 on the weekly. Um, 127. and the monthly is telling me that ANET could come down to 115, 116 ish. So you need, it's not what, it's just, if you're in, what doesn't help you is just this holidays season starting. It's no money. It's going to make it consolidate more, and it needs to break above that 139 level. But then I have my 20-day. It's like acting as resistance on a weekly. So really, all right. So yeah, so 139. It has to get above 139. Um, and that, or all right, I got to get out of here now. I wasn't supposed to be on that long. Um, I hope everybody learned. I hope this helped. I hope I answered your questions. If I didn't get to your questions, you could put it in a Patreon, and I'll eventually respond, or just wait to the Zoom Wednesday or Thursday, like a 3 hour Zoom. Other than that, all praise is due to God. Have a blessed day.
Have a
Stay
good one.
focused.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Sab.
you, Aki. I
God
appreciate you, bro.
bless you.
You're
Assalamu
welcome.
alaikum.
Like salam. Alhamdulillah.